Good morning. Today is Saturday. I'm heading to the office. I'm going to work a little bit of overtime today, and I just wanted to get on here while I'm driving and share a couple of things. So before we get started, please like and subscribe. Please share my channel. Please comment whether you agree with me or not. And another thing that I've learned is pretty important on YouTube videos to get them out there is please watch this video to the end. I know a lot of YouTubers, I'm kind of watching, I'm learning a little bit. A lot of YouTubers will put something out in the beginning of their YouTube, in the beginning of their video, they'll say something like, oh, and if you stay till the end, I've got a special surprise for you. Or I'm going to give you 9 tips on how to do something, and the 9th one will shock you. I mean, they kind of started out with a hook to get you to watch it all the way to the end, and it works. I mean, people psychologically, they get curious and they watch things to the end because they know there's something coming, you know. But I don't do those little marketing tricks. I don't know if I just haven't learned to do them well, or if that's just not a part of me. I'm not very good at, I guess, marketing gimmicks, you know, little gimmicks and schemes and tricks and things like that, things to trick the mind. I know in sales they talk a lot about tricking the mind, and you want to fool your client into thinking that they're not buying something, and I think that's the kind of thing that I'm not really good at. I'm good at the part in sales where you can be kind to somebody and really want the best for them. I'm good at the part of sales where I build relationships and they know that I genuinely care. And that's why if I have a good product to sell and I know the product is going to help people, I can sell it well. But if somebody gives me something to sell people that they don't really need, I don't do so well with that because I'm not real good at, I don't know, maybe that's a good thing. I think that I'm not good at tricking people into doing what they don't want to do. So anyway, that was a long way of saying I'm just asking you to watch these videos to the end, because when you watch a minute and a half and then shut it off, the videos go nowhere, and I'd really like these videos to start getting into the hands of more people. So thank you. All right, so I won't be saying that on every video. I just wanted to share that here. I'll try to shorten it up a bit, but I'm going to add that to my intro. Today I wanted to talk about just that. You know, I am in sales. I sit on the phone all day long. I'm in an office and I'm talking to people. I don't go out door to door, but I do talk to a very wide variety of people every day. And I wanted to talk about human beings and human nature and the way human beings act toward one another, because a lot of my channel has to do with love and light and the fact that we are all one and how to treat people. And I wanted to share some of the things that I've experienced just this week in my daily job. There are a lot of people who they'll pick up the phone, or either we dial out because they inquired about something, or they'll call us because they saw one of our ads and they're calling in. So they'll pick up the phone usually when we dial them. Now they either filled out a form or they at one time called and we weren't able to connect for some reason. So we're dialing out and they say hello, and you're going to know right away pretty much what kind of person you're talking to by the way they answer. And you can think of these things in your life. You know, you can compare to how you are, and maybe, you know, my job and this channel is I want to make the world a better place. So you decide which one of these you are, and, you know, adjust accordingly if you want to. But some people will pick up the phone and you'll say, you know, hey, my name is so-and-so, you know, I'm with such and such, and the first thing they'll do is say hi, you know, and that's their demeanor, or they'll say, oh hey, or even if they don't sound so cheerful, they'll just say, what's up, you know. At least they're giving you something that says, I give you my permission to keep talking, or, you can go ahead and keep speaking, or I'm open to at least the first few seconds of this phone conversation to see what you want. I've had people say things like, what do you need? Or what can I do for you? Or, but there are also really super friendly people when you call them. They're just like, oh, hey, like they were expecting you to call. Or they're happy that you called. So you've got all of those types, and any of those types, even if you introduce yourself and they say, yep, what you need. Anything to the effect of, okay, that was the intro and I got through the intro. Let's hear what you have to say. Any level of that is what I consider a person who is receptive, positive, or at the very least, they're mature. And they're mature and they have it in them to be, to connect with other human beings. Then you have the kind, and it's a much, much smaller percentage, thank heavens. I would have to say about 75% of the people at least will give you the time of day. And then there's a small percentage of people that will give you the time of day, but reluctantly. But then there's I'm going to say maybe 5 or 10%, maybe, 10% probably of the people that you call them, and it really doesn't matter who you are or what you want. You could be their grandmother calling them on their birthday. It really doesn't matter who you are. Somewhere between 5 and 10% of humanity is going to just rip you a new one the minute you get on the phone. They're gonna give you a piece of their mind, or they're gonna yell, or they have a bullhorn already ready to go, or they're just gonna be nasty, or they're gonna rah, 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 right off the bat. Like I didn't even have a chance to say my name and you're already bitching at me. Complaining, bitching, moaning, groaning, angry, just people that have inner hostility. You can just tell that the hostility is just boiling over and can't wait to come out on the next person that calls them on the phone. And so I wanted to address that because I feel almost like these people who have so much hostility, this has really very little to do with a phone conversation. It has little to do with the fact that somebody called them on the phone, and it has much to do with the fact that they're just not mature enough to handle a phone call of any sort. They're not mature enough to be able to cope really with probably anything in life. I feel like these people are so angry and foul in their expression that they don't know how to interact with the rest of society. I don't really know where that comes from. I've actually wanted to dig in a little bit to try to find out the psychology of what makes people that way. It's something I might explore, but for now I just wanted to bring it up, and I wanted to share that, when somebody calls me, if I get a call from a telemarketer, even if they're like as long as it's not a robocall, I don't talk to robots, obviously, but if it's a human being, I treat them like a human being, and even if I don't want what they're selling, or even if they're annoying me or bothering me, I'll just say, I'm at work right now, sorry, I can't talk, or, hey, I know you have a job to do, but I can't talk right now, or I'm not interested in this, or just simply, thank you for your call, but please take me off your list. You can easily get rid of annoying calls that way. You don't have to yell and scream and act like a big lunatic. And when people do that, I don't know if it's mental issues, a percentage of those people might have mental issues. But anyway, I just wanted to share that because I do talk, I think I had another video about telemarketers, but this video is kind of just elaborating on that a little bit. This isn't about the telemarketers. This video is about what's inside of us, what makes us us, what makes us respond to other human beings the way we do. I like to respond in a way that I want to be responded to. Some people respond in a way that just lets out whatever they're feeling at the time. So I wanted to bring that up and just kind of have, anybody who's listening to this, take a good evaluation of how you treat other people, strangers on the phone, or anybody that calls you, or anybody in your life. How do you treat them? right off the bat? Do you unleash your anger and rage that you have at the world? Do you treat them? And there's another type of person that is very, I'll call them haughty. They're very haughty and proud, and you can tell that they wear their nose in the air, and you can hear that in their voice. There are people who just, yes, what can I do for you? No. Very snippy, and when they get, even if they do get into a conversation, they're going to always tell you what time of day it is. They want control. They want to boss you around. They want to treat you like you're less than they are. You are just a menial like just a bug on the ground, and they are everything, and they will let you know it. And you'll ask them a question that's a reasonable question, and they'll give you an answer like you're stupid. And that kind of person, that's a special kind of person. There's something in there. It's almost like you'll say, so is it we deal with showers and baths. So do you have a shower and bath combination, or is it a walk-in shower? It's a walk-in shower. Like, of course it's walk-in shower. Like, I should have known. Like, I was in their house and I should have known that that's a walk-in shower. But they talk to people like that. They actually talk to people like that. And what would you like to replace it with? Another walk-in shower. Some people want to put a bath in there or a closet. Like, we don't know what you want to replace. We're asking the questions for a reason. But there are people that it's almost like they live to make other people feel stupid. Very prideful. So anyway, this video is to just ask you to examine yourself, look into yourself, look into how you treat people. And it's most importantly, how do you treat people and why? If you treat people a certain way and it's not with cheerfulness, why? Is it because you're annoyed? Is it because you look down on other people? Is it because you're just angry with the world? Why does your voice project the way it does toward other people? So anyway, that's what I wanted to bring up. We're all coming into the office. It's overtime day. I'm just working a few hours today. So y'all have a really good day, and I will see you next time.